Sometime between 60 and 70 AD, with Christ long dead, the Roman Empire found the next best thing, one of his apostles, St. Peter. Now, the Roman Empire decides to give Peter the same fate as his leader, crucified by cross. St. Peter, with humility and more respect for Christ over himself, pleads that the Romans hang his cross upside down, a fate worse than Christ's. The Roman Empire, more than happy to give Christ's apostle a worse death, give him his way, and thus becomes St. Peter's Cross. 2025, nearly 2,000 years later, I play a copy of Doom the Dark Ages for PC, and I'm almost stunned to find St. Peter's Cross everywhere. That's right, I'm doing another Doom video, fuck you. Okay, so I could totally spend this video laughing at all the stupid comments I got, but I don't want to do that. While they're fun to laugh at, making an entire video just to make fun of comments would not do anything for you or me. I got a lot of comments, a lot of which I managed to respond to, but some were genuine conversations that I just didn't know how to respond to at the time, so I will here. Agree with everything, except the music part. Mick Gordon was better, and this game would have been perfect in my opinion if it had Mick Gordon. He understands the assignment and he's versatile. He could have made medieval Doom much better than what we got. Okay, I got a lot of comments arguing how bad the music is in this game, while not really making any points other than they just don't like it as much. And we've stumbled upon something pretty interesting here. Subjectivity. The idea that anyone can think anything for any reason, and it is a fucking nightmare. I could be a total dick about this. I could point to me studying music and sound design in college. I could point to my 5 years worth of editing videos with music, or my decade worth of making music myself. I could tell you that I understand what the soundtrack is doing and respect it for valid reasons, and you could completely swamp my argument by just saying that you disagree. So what do? All I can really do is try harder to make you see my stance, so here. Momentum, momentum, momentum. Doom 2016 and Eternal were about panic and reactions, but the Dark Ages is about momentum. You push forward and pull back, watching for openings and how to respond to them. This is a far slower, more rhythmic take on Doom, and the music fits that. It's wide, lost in the world around it before it becomes angry. Unholy Siege stands as a finite example of the soundtrack's range, taking time to focus on close rage before widening to define the stakes surrounding you. When you reach the cosmic realm, cosmic sea, the music begins coming from the ground beneath you as if the rocks are buzzing and chirping, but it always gravitates back to you. Does it have a problem of playing too much? Abso-fucking-lutely. Doom 1993, her DLCs, Doom 2016, Eternal, and now the Dark Ages all have this problem. Their music won't shut the fuck up. I believe every Doom game would benefit from more restraint in this regard, but it doesn't change my stance that within its siblinghood, Doom the Dark Ages gets this right. animations, map layout, gun secondaries, and level design feel like they were working with 30% less budget, but the people who do the work still wanted you to enjoy the game, so they added the shield and tried mech and dragon. What? The shield is a main part of this game's design. A large piece of gameplay and storytelling are fixated on this damn shield. And 30% less budget? What are you talking about? The guns and their siblings all feel so gutting. Their sounds rip through the music, they recoil and react to themselves. The chain shot is my favorite gun in any game ever. This thing is so insanely creative. And the map design, you switch rapidly between claustrophobic halls and wide open battlefields. Sure, it's repetitive, but every Doom game is. The Dark Ages maps are filled with movement and detail. Something is always happening in the background, whether an Atlan getting its shit kicked in, or trees gently breathing into the wind. Once you reach Hell, it is filled with 90s-inspired demonic imagery, skulls, horns, wicked bodies, and corpses. The upside-down cross hangs from the walls not just as a threat, but as a promise of belonging, humiliation, and crucifixion. As St. Peter believed it was his fate, Hell believes it's yours.